Hello, everybody, and welcome to My Brother, and Me, an advice show for the modern era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
Well, me? Oh, this guy over here? I'm Travis the Middleist.
Hey, what's up? This is Griffin McElroy, the youngest one of them.
I feel like Griffin, you're not really bringing it, man.
Yeah, talk about your energy. Can you speak on that, please?
My energy?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you speak on that, please? Your energy right now is just sort of like,
Sure. Well, I'm actually, that's weird that it sounds like that, because I'm fucking turbocharged, ready to go.
Are you turbocharged, ready to go?
Could you bring something different to the intro then, please?
I mean, it's just, I can't control what my voice sounds like, but I do want everybody at home to know I am turbocharged. I'm fucking chock full of acai berries and power berries and protein yogurt, and I'm ready to fucking party.
Wait, hey, Griffin, can I check in? I'll just aside. You can't control what your voice sounds like?
Yeah, really? That's a great SNL character. I don't know if you ever heard about that.
It's also kind of like the one thing we do for a living on a regular basis.
Is make the voice sound like something else. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just want everybody at home to know I'm not sad. Because I ate so many fucking acai super berries this morning, and it's got. Did you hear me laugh?
Yeah, that was better. I like
that.
that.
Intentional, or did it just slip out?
It just came out because I was thinking about all the delicious, big and juicy acai berries that stained my fingers when I ate them like a naughty boy in Grandma's garden. And so I do feel. I feel good and strong and powerful and energetic. And that, so look, but go. I have layers behind the obvious sadness.
Behind blue eyes.
Did you guys hear about what James Cromwell did?
I did, actually.
I don't
Griffin,
know.
did you?
I don't know James Cromwell from Madden.
Okay, James Cromwell.
Yes, you do. He's the farmer from Babe.
He's the farmer from Babe.
And other things.
Oh, all right.
He's the farmer from Babe, and he did I think he was probably in Star Trek, and he's in Succession.
Oh, he was definitely in Star Trek. He invented the warp drive.
He invented the warp drive, for crying out loud. But that's not really what's important, Griffin. I want to tell you about what James Cromwell did. James Cromwell got himself in a little bit of a sticky situation.
Uh-oh.
Because what happened, Griff, is that James Cromwell, popular old man James Cromwell, super glued himself to the counter of a Starbucks in New York.
Yes.
To protest.
Which part of himself?
His hands.
He super glued his hands to the counter
to
protest the fact that they upcharge for vegan milk.
All right.
Can you imagine you're just trying to get through your day and then you see the farmer from Babe and he's like, check this out. I'm a sticky bandit. And then he glues his hands to the counter, and that's your day.
But it feels like I could hand my credit card to the cashier and receive my expensive, oat milk latte. Like around James Cromwell. Do you know what I mean? Like he's got gaps. Like we could go through the armpit or between the legs. Like there's a lot of ways to get coffee past Jim Cromwell. I feel like.
Yeah. Here's what I'll say for
Jim. Could you hand me the? Sorry. No.
You don't
for Jim. Just hold this story stick in your mouth for a second, please. Thank you,
Jim. If you're listening, I understand. It is, I would say, a bad practice because it discourages the ordering of the vegan option, and it's unfair to people who can't have. I get it.
Better for the environment. For sure. I love all of it,
Jim. But. It's not the person behind the counter who sets the prices, right? You know that, right, Jim? That person with a trendy haircut and like dyed hair that's not the color that appears in nature.
Be clear, Travis. He was not protesting that morning that his personal James Cromwell
he didn't have the super glue in his pocket, and he was like, "How much for a fuck that?"
Yeah, but he actually loudly announced several times, "Don't get it twisted. I have 70 cents."
Yeah.
But I mean, the only person he's inconvenient, like, yes, that's going to make its way up the chain to Mr. Coffee, who's kind of an asshole about it or whatever. But the person he's inconveniencing is the person who's just like, listen, man, I'm just counting down until my break. Please, Jim. I need these tips, Jim. Please.
Yeah. What's your all's favorite way to sort of sneak a coffee past Sticky James Cromwell? Like, what would
under the right arm. under
Yeah,
the right
that's-
arm, and then I like to stick my arm in there and pretend like I'm James Cromwell, and it's
yeah.
like, "Hey, everybody,
I
this
would
is
do like
my
a-
hand. I'm going to scratch my nose." Boop, boop.
I would do like a high five with his free hand, and then when his arm was up, like he has made a defensive sort of gap in his sticky armor, and I would definitely get one past him.
Did he just do one hand? I guess he would have to. Well, 'cause
No. He did both hands. I think.
How did he get out of this? How did he get out of this?
It
mess?
says on
Nail
CNN
polish.
that he used a knife.
Oh no,
Yeah. that's
Jim,
what it's- yeah.
nail
that's what
polish
it-
remover will take care of that, Jim.
I mean, if you bring nail polish remover to your super glue protest, you're basically saying like, I'm not really committed.
I lack
You know what I mean?
commitment. But I will also say, if he did both hands, then someone else had to wield the knife at actor James Cromwell's
He used his
hands.
fucking mouth. He used his fucking mouth.
Oh.
Apparently, they had Sir Paul McCartney write a letter to the former CEO of Starbucks to ask that they would eliminate the extra vegan milk fee.
Yeah.
Because they did that in the UK, and so he's probably like, "All right, check it out. It's good, yeah. Well, why don't you strike
Sorry,
it
is this
down?
Paul McCartney or James Cromwell?
Strike it down over there."
Which
and
one is
then
this?
That was Sir Paul McCartney speaking to former CEO Kevin Johnson, which I guess he was like, "Can you please ask the real CEO to stop doing it that way? It's me, Sir Paul McCartney."
I'm
But
not sure
fucking-
how business works. Are you his dad? Is that it? But if you would tell him.
Okay,
But
so I
that's
watched
a-
the video.
that's-
He
that's-
did glue one hand.
Okay.
So he did have one hand free
Yeah.
to give thumbs ups to local tourists or whatever.
Do you think he did that first hand and the people behind the counter like waited expectantly for him to do the second hand too? And then when they didn't, he was like, oh, okay, I guess I just, okay.
And the heartbreaking thing is, this is an autograph in hand that he glued down, so he couldn't even spend some FaceTime with the fans. And
That
I'm
was
just saying
the
that
real-
anyone can draft an email to former CEO Kevin Johnson, but Sir Paul McCartney's never going to glue his hand to the counter of an American Starbucks.
I think that I like to imagine that they had to talk him down to gluing his hand to the counter. Like,
originally it's going to be his penis.
I'm gonna go to Starbucks and I'm gonna blow myself up. Like, well, no, Jim, that's too far. He's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna cut my legs off. Like, no, I don't think so.
No.
Okay, I'll cut my hands off. No, Jim.
No, Jim, I don't want that either.
Can I super glue both my hands to the counter?
Getting closer, warmer.
Just
I'm going to super glue my testicles to the counter.
No,
Jim,
Jim.
No,
we
Jim.
told you 1,000 times you can't do that. If you want to do that at home, that's your thing.
just want the one hand. I'll just glue one hand to the counter.
Could you do one finger, Jim? Listen, I'm drawing the line at one
I
hand.
do have
okay?
my principles.
If I attempted this, which I fucking wouldn't, but if I attempted this, I could.
It'd be great if it became a thing, Griffin. I would love it if this is the new trend. Is glue
Yeah.
yourself to a Starbucks.
Oh, the glue yourself to a Starbucks challenge.
Yeah,
Hey, coming to
from
you
the-
live.
From the creators of Punch Your Teacher comes the glue yourself to the Starbucks challenge. I feel like if I could go on, I could not eat or drink for a day. I could fast for a day and then slap my sticky hand down on that counter. And within, I would say 2 seconds, my brain would immediately go, "Hey, piss sounds pretty good right about now, doesn't it?"
Yes, 100%.
And I'd be like, brain, I literally pissed right before I pissed, and then I put the super glue on my hand, and then I slapped it down. And my brain would be like,
Yeah,
I
but-
know, but oh, yeah, did you get it all out? It
Would
doesn't
be
feel like
really
it to
good
me.
right now.
I had to
Your
go to
brain.
the politics corner across from Baskin Robbins where
Oh, yeah.
politics happens on election day.
Yeah, definitely.
I went with Sid to like do the honk and wave thing with cars driving by. And she asked me to go, and I was like, "Wait a minute, you want me to stand for 1 hour in an unbathroomed locale, just like
Yeah.
standing there?" So I couldn't leave to go use the bathroom at home if I wanted to, right? So 1 full hour, and damned if the first car honked, I didn't have to like immediately use the bathroom. Like I have to be right now. It's urgent.
Yeah, you're a great husband, Justin. Thank you for making that
you.
sacrifice. That means
Thank
a lot.
you.
I'm sure it means a lot to your wife
I just
as
pissed
well.
pens.
That actually I think makes you. Let me check the chart. Oh, slightly worse husband.
Oh no, but I
But in the Cromwell power rankings, you've
You're
moved
still
up
up
a
there.
few.
Yeah, you're
You're
still
crom-
up there, but you moved up for the sacrifice, but then you moved slightly down.
You
So
cr-
a net positive.
You crommed extremely well.
Yeah, you cromped hard.
My name
That's
is
what he is
Justin.
when he reaches his next level, Cromhard.
Yeah, when you use a moonstone on him, he evolves into Cromhard. Cromhard.
Then he's Jim Cromhard.
Cromhard, use sticky slap. Cromhard.
Cromhard. Cromhard, use something else. Oh.
That's not what I thought sticky slap was, Cromhard. Don't ever do that move again. Delete that move. Put in quick attack. That sucked, Cromhard.
I'm going to derail us from this comedy gold for a moment, just to say thank you to everybody, because I didn't get to say this last week, who became a new upgrading or boosting member. And also, in case you missed it, because, man, I don't know if you guys are going to believe this, but there are some lucky few who are not on the social media.
Yeah.
We had to do a lot of dumb shit. Because you guys were very supportive. That included, Macro Mix-Up, or My Brother and Me Remix, whatever we called it, where we redid an episode in the 300s, I think, of My Brother and Me, and we switched parts. So I was Justin, Justin was Griffin, Griffin was Travis. It was silly.
The drive is over. We don't have to sell people on it.
Well, I'm just letting people know. I'm just letting people know that it's there in case they didn't see it on social media. But also, we had to get each other haunted dolls.
Oh yeah, mine has not arrived yet. So
are you sure? I got a delivered notification, Griffin.
Did you?
I did.
I think yours might come to me because I had mine sent to me. Because I didn't know if we would actually get to the goal or not. So now I have to ship it back
So you
out.
have mine.
Yeah, I have yours.
Okay.
Oh, wait. right. I sent mine to Justin.
Right.
Okay,
I'll
great.
ship yours out, Griff.
Cool.
Justin, do you have yours? Because I already unboxed Neutral Roberta Sad Spirit.
Neutral Roberta Sad Spirit, I do want to say I have seen pics of the dolls, and I got the spookiest one for you, definitely.
It was definitely spooky.
I have it, Trav, but I have been waiting for... because you did an unboxing video, I've been waiting for a good muscle day. You know what I mean? I look in the mirror every day. I'm like, is today a good muscle day?
Jacked. Yeah.
A day where I look, not having done anything, but I just happen to look jacked and swole.
Oh, yeah. Like maybe you drank a lot of water the day before, you retained all of it, and all of it somehow went right to muscle.
Right to the muscles, yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been waiting for a really strong muscle day.
Well, actually, me and Neutral Roberta have really been hitting it off. She liked black coffee and gardening. Yeah. So I give her a little bit of black coffee every day.
Have you heard the night yelling? Yeah.
No, because I think I've been keeping her in a pretty good mood.
Okay.
So she hasn't been sad. I think that we're getting her
Well,
up
it has
to
nothing to do with her
Roberta.
emotional state. It's like when she fills up with spectral energy, she lets it out by yelling really, really loud when the moon and stars are out.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's less like a feared yelling and more of like a steam escaping a kettle.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna love it though. You're gonna really like the way it feels. I guarantee it.
Now, I have noticed in the listing it says unexplained sounds and movement, but I also have 2 dogs and a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old, so it's always hard to tell which of those is moving at any time.
Yeah, just assume it's neutral, Roberta.
Okay. Now, it also says, and I love this, that a lot of the information about her comes to the seller via smoke work. And it's like, hell yeah, dude.
Smoke work, eh?
Yeah.
No, she does vape tricks for sure.
Yeah, dude. I love that.
Well, we're going to have these things in our rooms where you can see them and they can see us for 1 calendar year. So I can't wait to see how we really settle into the space.
I will say this, a little confused, and Justin, you're a bit more of a haunted doll expert, so maybe you can explain this to me. This line, Roberta is a good spirit. I put the neutral label as she has a very sad disposition. If you had a sad friend who was good all the time, I think it would be positive. Is it that her sad disposition brings her spirit down to neutral? Because that's a bummer.
It's because it's all garbage.
Oh, okay, great.
That is the thing. Yeah, I don't want to punch down or up or sideways, but the thing is about it is it's all nonsense. I think at this point they're mostly generated by AI. This is my current theory that there's a robot. It wouldn't be hard, by the way, to make a robot that just buys untended shipping containers full of disused dolls and individually generate storage.
A haunted doll drop shipper is what you mean. Yes.
Yeah.
The Bezos drones are bringing haunted dolls.
One last thing I'll say about Neutral Roberta is a real steal, a real bargain, because she came with her own chair. So I got a haunted doll
nice.
and her own chair. Now, the chair, if you watch the unboxing, came with, I'm going to say, about an 1.5 inch long spike on it that I think you're supposed to jam her butt down on to keep her in place. I removed that spike, and I'm hoping that will help with her sad disposition.
It will certainly keep her more neutral.
Yes. If someone said, hey, for the rest of eternity, you're trapped in this doll, I'd be like, bummer. And also,
you'll be impaled asswise.
I would not be wild about that scenario.
Remain neutral, though, while this happens.
This is, I don't know if you've heard, but it's an advice show. And what we do is we take your questions and turn them alchemy-like into wisdom. And I am very much looking forward to helping you, our beloved listeners.
Oh, great.